Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to PWR Friday. Damian Nelson sitting alongside that guy. And here on Friday, coming off the heels of last night's Impact Wrestling, we're going to be talking about tonight's SmackDown. And, well, they've got a lot of, well, they still have work to do coming off of SummerSlam this past Monday night.
You got to explain Christian. You got to explain what happens to him.
Well, I think he's pretty much in the shadows because RVD has been thrust into that role.
And Ricardo Rodriguez. Has there ever been a more unlikely pairing?
No,
and
not really. Well, Goldust and Booker T, maybe.
Oh, this is far more complicated. You know?
But is it not perfect to align Ricardo Rodriguez with RVD to get him into the world title picture?
I don't know if it makes sense.
What else do you do?
I don't know. See, for me, here's the thing that's interesting, and I'm a Ricardo Rodriguez guy. I think he brought a lot to the Del Rio table. But he's not going to go out there and roll his R's for Rob Van Dam.
But wouldn't it be hilarious if he did? That's the joy of it. That's what's funny about it. Maybe we'll see that tonight, as a matter of fact. I would expect that we will.
I mean, Van Dam's not Latino, is it?
He doesn't need to be. I can roll your R. I can call you David Del Hero.
Oh, that's terrible. Please don't do that.
Well, I don't do it well.
Obviously.
The Orton-McMahon-Bryan saga.
Yes.
We'll definitely need to continue tonight on SmackDown, especially after what we saw on Raw on Monday night. Daniel Bryan was left looking like
the WWE Championship is for the Raw brand.
What ended SmackDown last week, David Hero? Randy Orton standing on top of the ramp with Money in the Bank briefcase.
Yeah, because it was a go-home show for pay-per-view.
So we will not see anything with these
we'll
people.
See something. We'll
okay,
see,
so it will continue.
We'll see the
tonight
recaps and the highlights from Raw and the Raw rebound on SmackDown.
We talked about last week on Primetime how SmackDown's getting
Why are you hitting
higher.
the table?
Because you're ticking me off. You really are. You're pushing those buttons, and especially after yesterday. Do you know how many calls I got after our Thursday update yesterday from people who were concerned about your recent comments?
I didn't say anything that wasn't true. I have creative freedom.
How do we bridge back to Raw on Monday night tonight on SmackDown?
Well,
or do we?
You know what? You're going to have to do the common man Daniel Bryan stuff. But you got to bring Brie Bella into the whole thing. You do. You can't show the world on E-Total Divas that they're together, but then she has no sympathy for him during Raw.
Well, we'll find out tonight on SmackDown.
And imagine what kind of head nurse Nikki Bella is going to be for John Cena.
Find out tonight on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. And coming up Saturday night, tomorrow night, it is the Pro Wrestling Report Prime Time. We're going to have a full recap of SummerSlam, which brought us 2 new WWE champions in Daniel Bryan.
I don't appreciate how you've been cutting me off the last 2 minutes.
And I
have lots to say.
Look back at Raw. Well, you'll be able to see it tomorrow on DWHS.
I am given 140 characters every show to mention stuff.
Okay, and you've used them. And you'll have more tomorrow night on Primetime during DWHS.
If I even show up.
For that one, ladies and gentlemen, it's Damian Nelson saying thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow night for Primetime Saturday night. So long, everybody.